Welcome to Yoga Tip Tuesday. Today we are going to do some breathing practices to support and improve lung health. This is especially important now with the coronavirus. This tip was requested by Dawn. If you have something that you'd like for me to dive into during a Yoga Tip Tuesday, please email me. So as you know, COVID-19 is a respiratory disease that can cause serious lung damage and breathing problems, along with a host of other health issues. And as the virus continues to spread, you may be wondering, is there something I can do to strengthen my lungs so in case you were to get infected, you would be in better shape? One of the first things that happens with COVID is that you get short of breath and your oxygen saturation begins to fall. So the better condition your lungs are in, the better off you will be. Top critical care pulmonologists agree that physical activity is hands down the best way to get your lungs into better shape. The physical activity that is recommended is the kind that gets your heart rate up. So going for a bike ride, a brisk walk, a jog, a swim, doing a vigorous yoga practice, dancing in your living room, those are all wonderful ways to get your heart rate up, to get good cardio in. And physical activity that gets your heart rate up helps air get into the deepest part of your lungs that you don't use when you're sedentary. Also, if you have breathed in any pollutants or toxins, aerobic activity helps to clear them out of your lungs and decreases your risk of infection or pneumonia. Lastly, aerobic activity also helps your body obtain oxygen from the environment and use it in the most efficient manner. So bottom line, if you happen to get COVID and you've been doing cardio, that's going to help you. Deep breathing exercises are another great way to get air deep into your lungs as well as clear out secretions and toxins. Plus, controlled or deep breathing can help lower your heart rate, stabilize your blood pressure, and ease anxiety. We all need that, right? So let's do some deep breathing practices together. We are going to do a breathing practice called balanced breathing. This breathing practice focuses on making your inhales and your exhales the same length. Not only will this help increase your lung capacity, but will also bring about a nice feeling of relaxation and balance. So let's practice this together. So we're going to do this breathing practice right now. Whatever you're wearing, wherever you're seated, you can do it right along with me. So all you need to do is find a comfortable seat. If you're seated on the floor, you can sit up on a blanket just like I'm doing now, or sit on a block or a bolster, whatever works. You can also be in your chair. Just make sure you're comfortable. And then this balanced breathing practice, we're going to be focusing on inhaling for a count of 5 and exhaling for a count of 5. But if the count of 5 feels too long, it feels just too uncomfortable to breathe in or breathe out for that amount of time, then you switch to a different count that works for you and build up to a count of 5 over time. We want to come into this feeling comfortably challenged, but not overly challenged where we're feeling pain or strain in any way, okay? So bring your hands down to your lap, let your eyes close, and we're going to begin by taking just a deep breath in and a slow deep breath out. And we're going to do that again. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And we're just breathing normally for the most part here, just breathing in and breathing out, just beginning to get our body and our mind ready for our breathing practice. And this balanced breathing practice that we're going to do is something you can do anytime during your day and multiple times a day. Let's take another deep breath in. Okay, we're going to start our balanced breathing. So please inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 5. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for 5. Keep going just like that. And as you are practicing balanced breathing, be sure to feel that the belly and the ribs and the chest are involved in the practice, that they are expanding as you breathe in and releasing or falling towards the spine as you breathe out. So as you take your next breath in, you're feeling the belly, the ribs expand, the chest open and expand. And then exhale, release from the chest, the ribs, the belly. If you're able to count and breathe for a little bit longer, I know you can count for longer. If you're able to breathe for, say, 6 or 7 or 8 counts, you can go there. Just make sure you can breathe in and breathe out for the same amount of time. Okay, we're going to add on. So inhale for a count of 5. Up at the top of the inhale, hold the breath for a count of 5. Exhale for 5. The bottom of the exhale, hold. Belly draws in for a count of 5. Inhale for 5. Holding the breath for 5. Exhale for 5. Hold the breath out for 5. Inhale and continue here for a few more rounds. Release the balanced breathing and breathe in naturally through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just pause here for a moment without fidgeting, just being in stillness. Notice how you feel. And slowly open up your eyes. So that was called balanced breathing, where we breathed in and out for the same amount of time, and then we added holding the inhale and holding the exhale for that same amount of time. When we do that, we are expanding the lungs and we're bringing air down and oxygen down to the bottom of the lungs. This will help tremendously in your lung capacity, your lung strength, and your overall lung health. Not to mention just this nice calm that we're feeling now, right? So practice this every day to improve your lung capacity and to just feel better. Now, if as you're practicing this breathing practice, you cough, know that that's normal, because when we're breathing into the lungs and we're moving stuff around, sometimes it can cause the lungs to just cough up what has been kind of sitting at the bottom of the lungs. The other thing that you might experience is feeling lightheaded from deep breathing, and that's also normal and will pass as you continue to practice bringing more oxygen into your bloodstream. So do this practice often, as well as getting some cardio in, some physical activity that gets your heart rate up. Both of these things will really help you, your lung capacity, your lung health, should coronavirus be something that comes into your life. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.